Hey, welcome back to the Chill English podcast, where learning English meets real life. I'm Brian.
And I'm Alice. Thanks for hanging out with us today. So, Brian, let's get real. Have you ever had one of those days where everything just feels boring?
Oh, absolutely. Like, nothing's wrong, but I still feel kind of empty, like my brain is just floating.
Yes, I call that blah mode. You're not sad, you're not happy, you're just existing.
Exactly. And if you're listening right now thinking, yep, that's me almost every day, don't worry. You're not lazy. You're not weird. You're just human.
And you're definitely not alone. In fact, so many people today say they feel bored, even when they have a phone full of apps, movies, games, you name it.
So in this episode, we're asking a big question. Why are we bored all the time? And more importantly, how can we fix it?
We'll break it all down. What causes boredom, how it affects us, and some real simple ways to shake it off.
Plus, if you're learning English, stick around for vocabulary time, where we'll teach you some cool new words to boost your skills.
All right, ready to kick boredom out the door? Let's dive in.
So, before we talk about fixing boredom, let's understand it first. Alice, how would you describe boredom?
I'd say boredom is that weird feeling when your brain wants to be active, but there's nothing exciting or meaningful happening. You're just waiting for something to change.
Exactly. It's like your mind is hungry, but there's no good food around.
Right? And you know what? Last Sunday, I had one of those days. I had no plans. I stayed in bed scrolling through my phone for hours. It wasn't relaxing. It felt empty.
That's a perfect example. People often think boredom means having nothing to do, but sometimes you do things, like scrolling, watching YouTube, but you're still bored.
That's because the problem isn't about having nothing to do. It's about having nothing that feels meaningful or exciting.
Boom. That's the key. Boredom is your brain's way of saying, hey, I need something better than this.
So true. And sometimes we ignore that message and just keep doing the same boring stuff, like checking social media again and again.
Or watching random videos we don't even enjoy, just to kill time.
So in short, boredom isn't just about being free or lazy. It's your brain asking for something more. Something interesting, new, or challenging.
And coming up next, we'll break down why we're feeling bored so often these days, even when we have more entertainment than ever before.
All right, Brian, now that we know what boredom is, the big question is, why does it happen so often?
Great question. I mean, we live in a world full of distractions, social media, streaming, games, and yet, so many people still feel bored every single day.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it. I used to think boredom only happened when I had nothing to do. But now, I can be busy and bored at the same time.
Exactly. So let's break it down. One big reason is this: lack of variety. Doing the same thing every day, same routine, same environment, can make life feel flat.
Like, wake up, check your phone, go to work or study, scroll at lunch, go home, watch Netflix, sleep, repeat. Nothing new, nothing exciting.
That's what we call monotony. It kills curiosity. Your brain isn't challenged, so it zones out.
Another cause is too much screen time. Our brains get so used to fast entertainment, funny videos, endless scrolling, that regular life starts to feel slow and boring.
Yep, it's like we've trained our brains to need constant wow moments. And when they're not there, we feel bored, even if life is actually fine.
Here's another one. No clear goals. If you're just drifting through each day with no direction, boredom sneaks in fast.
Totally. When you don't have something meaningful to work toward, everything feels kind of pointless.
And what about this one? Mental fatigue. Sometimes you're not bored because you have nothing to do, but because your mind is too tired to care.
Wow, that's a good one. I've had days where I had tasks to do, but I just felt empty and restless. Not because the tasks were boring, but because I was burned out.
So in short, boredom has many faces. It can come from routine, from too much stimulation, from lack of purpose, or even from stress.
And now that we've uncovered the causes, it's time to figure out how to fix it.
Yep. Coming up next, how boredom affects your life and how to break the cycle.
All right, so we've talked about where boredom comes from. But here's the next important part. What does it do to us?
Spoiler alert, it's not just feeling a little lazy. Boredom can seriously affect our mental and emotional health.
For starters, it can kill your motivation. When you're bored too often, it's like your energy just disappears. Even simple things feel hard.
I felt that before. Like, I know I have stuff to do, but I just don't care. My brain is like, ugh, what's the point?
Exactly. And that's when boredom turns into procrastination. You keep delaying everything, not because it's hard, but because you're disconnected.
And guess what? That leads to lower productivity. You end up wasting time on things that don't matter, like watching videos or checking your phone every 5 minutes.
Another thing, boredom can lead to bad habits. Eating when you're not hungry, endless scrolling, even negative thinking. Your brain just wants something, so it grabs anything.
Yeah, I've eaten a whole bag of chips before just because I was bored. Not hungry, just bored.
You're not alone. It happens to all of us. And over time, this kind of boredom can lead to burnout, especially if you're stuck in a boring job or study routine.
So the truth is, boredom isn't just doing nothing. It's doing something that doesn't connect with you emotionally, and that can slowly drain your joy.
But the good news? You can take control. Coming up next, we're going to share practical, easy ways to fix boredom and bring excitement back into your day.
Yep. Real tips, real stories, and maybe even a fun challenge for you. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so we've all felt bored. And now we know it's more than just having nothing to do. But here's the good news. You can fix it.
Yes. And no, you don't need to book a vacation or change your whole life. Sometimes, small changes can wake your brain up and make life exciting again.
Let's go through some simple, powerful ways to fight boredom. First one, change your routine. Even small things can help. Take a new route to work. Try a new breakfast. Rearrange your room.
I tried changing my morning routine last month, added a 10-minute walk after coffee, and boom. It gave me energy and made my day feel different.
Love that. And here's another one. Start a hobby. Learn something. Try drawing, cooking, writing, even juggling if you want.
Oof, juggling. That's random, but I like it. Seriously, when you're learning something new, your brain gets that spark again. It feels alive.
Next tip, get outside. Nature is the ultimate boredom cure. Even a 15-minute walk can refresh your mind.
Yep. Studies say even just seeing trees or hearing birds can boost your mood. No phone, just you and the world.
Another powerful one. Connect with people. Call a friend, chat with a neighbor. Real conversation is way more satisfying than scrolling.
And here's one of my favorites. Do something with purpose. Even a small goal, like organizing your desk or helping someone, can give your day meaning.
You don't need a big mission, just one clear, meaningful task. Like, today I'll read 10 pages, or I'll clean my closet.
Also, practice mindfulness. Sometimes boredom comes because we're always chasing excitement. Try being fully present. No multitasking, no rushing.
Yes, make tea, drink it slowly. Focus on the smell, the taste. That's mindfulness. It sounds small, but it's powerful.
So let's recap our top boredom-busting tips. Change your routine. Start a hobby or learn something. Get outside. Connect with people. Do something with purpose. And practice mindfulness.
And here's a little challenge for our listeners. Pick just one of these tips and try it today. Something small. See how it changes your mood.
Because remember, boredom is a signal, not a failure. Your mind is asking for something new, and you have the power to answer it.
Beautifully said. Coming up next, it's your favorite time. Vocabulary time. Let's dive into some useful English words from today's talk.
All right, friends, it's that time again.
Yep, it's vocabulary time. Let's go over some cool English words and phrases we use today, so you can understand and use them like a pro.
We've picked 6 useful ones, all connected to today's topic: boredom, routines, and how to re-energize your life.
Let's start with this one. Monotony.
Oof, I hate monotony. It means doing the same thing over and over again, and it gets really boring. Like, I feel stuck in the monotony of daily life.
Same here. Here's an example. I needed to take a trip to break the monotony of my week. Just changing your environment can help so much.
All right, next one. Restless. That's when you just can't sit still. Your body or mind wants to do something, but you're not sure what.
Exactly. I get restless when I stay inside too long. Like, I felt restless after watching TV all day. I needed to move.
Now this one's interesting: autopilot. It doesn't mean a robot is flying your life, but it kind of feels like it. It's when you do things automatically, without thinking. I was on autopilot during my whole morning routine.
I've totally done that. I brushed my teeth, made coffee, and suddenly, I was already at work, on autopilot.
All right, fourth one, stimulus. It sounds scientific, but it just means something that wakes up your brain or senses.
Yes. Like when you hear a good song and suddenly you feel alive again. Taking a walk gave my brain the stimulus it needed.
Next up, burnout. This is a big one. Burnout is when you're completely drained, mentally, physically, emotionally.
I've been there. Working too hard, no rest. Then suddenly, boom, burnout. She took a weekend off because she was feeling burned out.
And our last word, engage. To engage means to connect, to really get involved in something.
Right. Like when you're reading a good book or playing a game or even having a great conversation. This project really engages me. I actually enjoy doing it.
And that's it. 6 awesome words to help you talk about boredom and beat it at the same time.
Quick recap. Monotony, restless, autopilot, stimulus, burnout, and engage. Try using 1 or 2 today.
Or challenge yourself. Write a little story using all 6. That's how you really make new words stick.
All right, coming up next. Let's wrap this up with a little motivation to keep you going strong.
All right, friends, we've talked about what boredom really is, why it happens, how it affects us, and of course, how to beat it.
Yep. And here's the big takeaway. Boredom isn't a sign that something's wrong with you. It's a message. Your brain is telling you, hey, I need something meaningful.
Exactly. And the good news is you don't have to make a huge change to feel better. Sometimes, one small action, like calling a friend, going for a walk, or learning a new word, can shift everything.
So today, we challenge you. Do one thing differently. Even something tiny. Break the monotony. Let your brain engage with something new.
And remember this. Boredom is not the enemy, it's a signal. Use it to grow, not to give up.
That's powerful. And hey, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to follow us for more life topics and English tips every week.
And if this helped you, share it with a friend who might be feeling a little blah too. Let's grow together.
Until next time, stay curious.
Stay kind.
And stay chill with the Chill English podcast. Bye for now.